Well, hello my peeps, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are not new, if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel because I'm all having a wonderful, fantastical, magical, like unicorn like day. If not, that's always okay too, but I'm always over here putting 98 turns around for you. Enough with the pleasantries, let's get down to business. Okay, so this is a Triple T time story time rant time Tuesday, just maybe Thursday video. Hopefully I can actually get this posted today, which is Thursday, I don't know, the 15th. Okay. Lots to do today. First of all, hold up. Okay, like I was saying, before I got cold. Just a lot of stuff to do today. It may not seem like it, but it is. First of all, I'm getting my hair done because her hair is like, no girl, no, a hot mess. And then I also have to go and not drop off, but I have to show like 2 forms of ID to my job. So we have that. And I'm pretty sure like I'm gonna have a bunch of other stuff to do after that. So like it may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot. Anyway, so and I was talking about, yeah, it's been a while since we did this. It's been a really long time since we did this, girl. And then like there was that time where I didn't even like get a whole bunch of, like I wasn't posting for like a week or some change, even like I don't know how long, girl. Cause then she wasn't feeling good, child. A situation was happening, child. But it's fine. Okay, so doing the face because she is like breaking out. Like, can you see? Like, I just don't even know. I mentioned this before, but like, one of my sister's friends, or I should say coworkers, or whatever, got her like a kit or whatever that looked exactly like this, and I'm like, I was obsessed with it. I'm like, I have to have it. So then I convinced my sister to get me one of these too, and I really like it. But that's not really interesting to be honest with you. Oh, okay, so I don't know if you guys seen, but you guys should have, my job interview video. I did a video that was like my first job interview. And so, wait, let me make sure, like, is everything okay? Like, is this, I don't know. But anyway. And so I was getting ready to, like, discuss something that had happened when I went to Walgreens. And so, I'm just going to tell you guys that now. But I wanted to tell you guys that during that one time. So, I was waiting for my medicine. Well, I was like, not necessarily waiting for my medicine, but I was like waiting for them to go get my medicine from, you know, the not the back, but you know what I mean. Just to get my prescription medicine. And then go. Because, like, I had a job interview and I was, like, not trying to be late, girl. I was like, I'm about to leave without the medicine. But anyway. And so I was waiting. Like, at the time, I was the only person, like, kind of, like, there at the counter or whatever. But then, like, which is weird, like, as soon as, like, I got there and said, you know, who I'm picking up the medicine for myself, like, then, like, more people started, like, to come into the line. So I think it was, like, maybe 2 people behind me. But before those people came, there was this one lady, this one individual, and she was on the phone. She was actually kind of talking a little bit loudly, and she sat down and she was talking on the phone. And because, you know, the employees started seeing that, you know, the line was then started to get bigger, she was like, she opened up her register or whatever. And, you know, she's like, ma'am, can I help you? Because obviously, you know, she was next before the other 2 people came up behind me. She was already next, but she just took a seat while she was waiting. And the employee, like the woman, she was like, ma'am, hi, can I help you? And she didn't hear her. And so I'm assuming she didn't hear her. And she said, hi, ma'am, can I help you? And like I said, I guess she didn't hear her. So then she said again, she's like, ma'am, hi, can I help you? And then like she was like just blatantly ignoring her. And she's like, ma'am, can I help you? Can I be of assistance to you? Can I assist you? You know, like, you know, and then she finally gets up, not even acknowledging, girl, what do you want? Not even acknowledging her. She's still on the phone, and she like walks up to the counter, still on the phone talking to somebody, and she's just like, then like she gets up to the counter, and then the lady is like, hi, can I help you? And then like she's still talking, basically being completely rude. And that girl being extremely rude. And sorry guys, hang on. Look at this thing. Like, can I do my skincare routine? Girl. Girl, look at you. Hold up. Some ASMR. Not really, but. Girl, this is not for you. He said, yes, me. I am the topic of discussion. Girl. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. She's completely ruining what's happening here. So, girl, can I get out of the bathroom without you like running into me? And so, then, she's like, ma'am, can I help you or whatever, you know? Because like, there's people. Bro, look at my hair. It's completely like, my hair is itself is unhinged. Anyway. She's like, girl. Okay, and so she said yes. She's like, yeah. I'm on the phone. And then like the woman, she's like, yeah, you're on the phone, but can I help you? And she said, I'm on the phone. And then she keeps talking on the phone, and then she's like, we're all like looking like that's like so rude. And then she's like, you know, she's trying to like say, you know, may I please be of assistance? And the girl told the person that she was talking to on the phone, she said, okay, hang on y'all, she is like being special. Anyway, yeah. And so, she tells the person that she's on the phone with that, yeah, someone's trying to talk to me while I'm literally on the phone with you. And then she asks again, or ever, like, you know, ma'am, how can I help you? And she and so then the person, the woman, was like, and the way that she like was like looking like past the woman was like, this is like another form of like disrespect. And she's like, yeah, I need a prescription, or I'm picking a prescription for so and so or whatever. And then, well, no. She said, I'm making a prescription. And she said, what is the name? And the employee said, what's the name? And then she said, the woman on the phone, well, the woman that was on the phone, being rude, said, start talking again to the person that she was on the phone. And completely ignoring this woman, who was like being literally so kind and so patient with her. And she said, you know, what's the name? And then she was like, yeah, I'm on the phone. Like, it's like, let me finish. And then she said, yeah, this person's like really rude. Like, she's literally interrupting me while I'm on the phone with you. And mind you, girl, I got so caught, I don't want to say girl, but y'all, I got so caught up in what was happening over there that, you know, the person that was like interacting with me and helping me out was like, hey, can you tell me, you know, the address or confirm the address? Now, like, girl, like, keep saying girl. the way I snapped back, I was like, yes, girl, I forgot. I'm like so bad. I'm just gonna say, girl, I forgot my like where I lived at for like the last like 20 years of my life, and so I was like, oh yeah, right, like, and so the girl, I can hear her finally say the name, and she gets the prescription or whatever, and then comes back and says, can you confirm? Right, you know, obviously they have to ask that, and you know, then you have to put in your phone number and stuff like that, or whatever. Just that way they can make sure you're, you know, who you say you are, or like, you're just trying to like not get over on them and like steal someone's prescription. And she was like, she was completely ignoring her. I mean, after that, by that time, I ended up now, I left her, so I don't know what ended up transpiring or if anything even did happen after I left, but all I know was that was some rude stuff. And then there was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, there's actually a few things I want to mention. One, and I'm not drinking tea right now, so I know. My bad. Anyway, okay, so like, yes. Oh, cute. And then, okay, so I was scrolling through my phone, and I was like watching a short or whatever, a reel. I can't remember when they call them shorts, when they call it reel. I think it's maybe it's reels on Instagram, and then I think it's shorts on YouTube. And is it shorts on Facebook, or is it reels on Facebook? I don't know, whatever it is, regardless of what you call them, they're just basically just short videos. So I'm just gonna call them shorts. And I came across a video, and it was, in my opinion, organization video gone way too far. Well, not way too far, but further than like it probably should. Like, I can understand if it's a situation where, you know, you buy containers or whatever, or like slots for your refrigerator to kind of divide out like juices or, you know, pops. You might want to, ooh child, you might not want to put like that big, it's not a carton, but like that cardboard thing of pop in your fridge. Like you might want it to make it aesthetically like pleasing. So like I understand that, like getting pop or whatever to make it easier, you know, or whatever, just like aesthetically. Like I can understand that. I can understand buying, like, I mean, who doesn't have like Tupperware and stuff like that for like your fruits and stuff? Like I can understand that, but why? What I seen was that this individual, we didn't get to see a face, had like, actually I have one here, hang on, give me a second. Okay, so they had like these, right? But they had like multiple of them, right? Now I didn't get this for organizing. I got this because, one, I think it's like really cool. It looks amazing, and then on top of that, I just thought it was like a cool, unique thing to drink out. When I first seen it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. Like I really like that. And so I got it just to be able to like put like juice and stuff with it, like for like on the go. But then like over time I started, because I wouldn't get a whole carton or whatever, not carton, a gallon or like half gallon or whatever of like pink milk. Like that just didn't make sense because I don't drink pink milk enough to justify getting that or adding it to my grocery list. So what I would do is I would just like put some pink syrup in it. Well, there's none right now because there's hardly any milk left because my family members drink all of it. And I put obviously milk in it, and then I just make just like a small thing of strawberry milk. So that's when I started using it for. But this individual had like multiple of these. It was taking, you guys know, like those Simply Lemonades and like the Simply Orange Juice, and there was one other drink that they had. I don't know, it was some other drink, and they was pouring it into a bunch of these. Now mind you, oh, it was some iced coffee thing, like whatever. Like I don't remember what kind it was. I think it was like a Starbucks, like brand of like iced coffee, like or whatever. And so I thought that was like a slice, like somebody messed up my thing. And they were pouring it into it, but they were able to fill up one full one of these. But then when they would fill up the next one, it would only be like right here. And then I was like, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, when did we decide that was like? It just feels like at this point, some people I could see, and like their organization stuff makes sense. Like, I can't hate on them for wanting to make their stuff more aesthetically pleasing. I'm one of those people that if like I had just like money and I didn't owe like a bunch of people money for like from like college and stuff and like student loans and stuff like that, and I just had like money to play with and like I own my own place or whatever, like I would like that's how I would be. I would want to make my stuff aesthetically pleasing, but to a point where it stops and ends, you know, where it makes sense. That just doesn't make any sense. If it's about being aesthetically pleasing, it doesn't. That looks dumb. Like, why am I taking something where they make a container so that way they make the container how it is so that way it can fit all the liquid that they want to go in there, and you're taking the liquid that already has a container where it fits and putting it in another container where it doesn't fit, so you have to end up using another one. And then using stuff to make and doing organization to where like it can like fit or like make more room in your fridge. That is not making more room. That's actually decreasing the amount of space that you have in your fridge or like whatever you're doing. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you want something to be aesthetically pleasing or whatever you're trying to do, don't like get something like this to where you know you're gonna need multiple. Like, that just looks dumb. Like that orange juice thing, it would be different if you had like little. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Here's where it makes sense. You know, like I've seen organizations that would like get like bottle sizes that's like this or like half of this size. No, you can't really see it. Like half this size or whatever, and then they fill it up with like orange juices or apple juice, grape juice, whatever it is that you know they like in that household. That makes sense, because then you can just quickly grab that drink on the go and you don't have to worry about pouring it into another container or a water bottle or whatever, or like when you're packing your lunches or whatever you're doing, you know, for work or for school or whatever. That makes sense. Putting orange juice and filling it up to here, getting another one of these and filling it up to it barely goes like to maybe over half is not aesthetically. That makes absolutely no sense. That's not even like, is that like, I don't know what that is. Ryan, I don't know what you want. I don't. Like, girl, move on from her. And then, girl, no. And then, it just didn't make any sense. Let's see. And then, you know what? I'll give y'all an example. I think this is kind of cool. My dad recently did this. I think he has a label maker, or he used or went someplace where he, like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't necessarily say. Let me just like show you. Anyway, so yeah, that I don't mind. That's like for aesthetic and like I like that kind of thing. Girl, what that person was doing, I don't know what the heck they were doing. That just didn't make no sense at all. If it's like I said, if it has to do with aesthetic, get like a big thing to where you can pour everything in it. I don't know what the goal was. Like, I can't even figure out a way of where it would make sense why somebody would do that. But moving on. Oh, I was looking through some other stuff, still scrolling through my phone. And I came across a video. It was made purely for like I would say fun, for humor, just like some like innocent humor. I was like, you know. And so this lady, she put on a mask the wrong way. I'm guessing on purpose. I would hope so, on purpose. And so she put it on, like, instead of like across, like how like it should be, like the right way, she put it on the opposite direction. Now again, it's not one of those like reusable ones. It's like one of those like the ones that they would put out, like you would like see like in stores, like when it was like the peak of COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like those, just like those like disposable ones, like the typical blue ones or whatever. And it's like she put it on the opposite direction. And this girl, who I've seen before, she's actually kind of funny. She like looked at her. She was like it was like a strong pause, which I think was like kind of the funnier part. And then she put it on the right way, and then she did her thumbs up. The comments section did not pass the vibe check, let me tell you. So I was like scrolling through the comments, and she said, no, not she necessarily, but people, instead of like being like, girl, I hope that she was like there was a few people that did it, like, girl, now that cannot be, like, I know she did not put that mask on like that. Like, she has to be like joking around. Like, there's no way she thinks that that's the right way. Like, there was like some people that was like that, like that's like that cool like passing vibe check stuff. Some people was literally like taking it like so deep, like some people, and not deep like how dare she wear a mask like that or joke, not like deep like that. I'm talking like deep, like, and people were like, oh, we're still doing masks? Like, okay, like, why are we still doing masks? Oh, people are still making mask content? Like, it's like, and some people was like, people need to get over that and like stop like wearing masks. Like, and someone even said in the comment section, people are still wearing masks, and like it's literally been proven that masks do not work at all. Ma'am, thank goodness someone else had commented, because like I was like on the verge of like, okay, like this is like one of the times that I should comment, but they said that's not actually true. It actually has been proven that it does work. There's just certain masks that work better than other ones, and there's actually specifics that's going on when choosing the right mask for you. And then they went into detail. I'm not gonna like, you know, like do verbatim because I don't have it or whatever, but they said, you know, it was just like kind of like going out or whatever. They wasn't like too harsh on the person, but they were just kind of like simply educating them, which I really appreciated. And then like several weeks ago, I don't know if like maybe like even like 2 months or so ago, I think, was it Jessica Chastain? I don't want to say the wrong actress. I don't want to put anyone, but it was an actress. I'm pretty sure it was Jessica Chastain, and she was at an event. I would say fairly recent event where she was rocking a red carpet or whatever, and she was carrying a mask, and like she was wearing a mask at sometimes and like a mask, you know, like not necessarily at other times. And someone was like, the dress looks amazing, but the mask is a no-go. Like, oh yeah, that dress would be cute without the mask. Or like, it was like so many like non-masks. Like, it's like, you guys want us to accept that, you know, like there's no more masks. Like, people, like it's not required. It's not like some legal requirement or something like that. And so like you have to then show that same respect to other people, whether they want to wear a mask or not. Like, I'm not understanding the whole like because like it's at this point I just don't understand what the issue is. Like, if someone is wearing a mask, let's say before COVID, if people were wearing a mask, like, yeah, you might think that person is sick or ill or whatever, but then like you would just like mind your own business, because it's really not any of your business regardless of like if someone is wearing a mask or not. Like, that's not, like, I don't see what that has to do with you. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's a situation I just don't think it needed to be like said. Like, and to be honest with you, the mask looked good with what she was wearing. I didn't understand. It's not like it was like some like neon orange mask. Because I'm not gonna say what dress it was, because I can't for like, I want to say a certain color, but I don't want to know for certain which kind of color or what dress it was, so I'm not even gonna like mention it, but it didn't even matter. Like, people were like, And I do appreciate the very few in the comment, but the fact that there was very few people saying it just looks kind of like, eh. Was like, what does it matter if like this person wears a mask or not? Like, who cares? Like, who cares if people are still making mask content? People make content about everything else. Literally, organizing that makes app or like whatever they're doing it makes no sense. At least the mask content actually still makes a little bit of sense. It's not like COVID just null and void, like it just disappeared from our lives. At least that makes sense. Y'all are watching like people like play with puppets. You guys are watching people like do ASMR. Like, again, I'm not saying I don't watch people that do that or whatever. Like when a short comes up and like I'm like, ooh, cool, like, or like a cool organizing video. I like really like, organizing stuff like that. So I'm not saying hating on those people because I watched content similar to that too. What I am saying is, like, you guys watch content on a nonsensical stuff anyway. So what difference does it make if you're like, just scroll past it, or like, don't double tap, which ends up if people don't know what double tapping is, it's just like when you double tap. I think you can do it on Instagram, maybe on Facebook. I think you can do it across most social media accounts or whatever, or social media apps, where if you double tap it likes the video or whatever, real, short, whatever. So at this point, it's just like, just scroll past it. Like what is it to you? Like, what is it going to affect you? Oh, before I get into that, like, how is it personally affecting you though? If this person wears a mask or not wears a mask, if they make mask content or they don't make mask content, like, regardless of what you think, clearly they're still, people are enjoying it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have as many likes as they do, or as many shares or whatever as they do. Going on to my next thing. Okay. Recently, ouch, girl, you are literally digging your paws into me, child. Like, girl, there's nothing up here. Looks like you're looking for something that's not there. Girl, you're too big. Oh my god, girl. Your ears are so big. The camera can see you. Ryan, you're too big. Okay. Oh. Okay. You just go sit up there. She said, I'm the star. I will always be the star. Anyway, so a few days ago, maybe a week ago, maybe, if not longer, the Utah Jazz posted, Utah Jazz is an NBA basketball team. I recently started following them or whatever. I don't want to say recently. I started following them since like kind of like this recent, girl, chill out. Good. Oh, she's gigantic. Girl, I don't think you want to be up here though. Okay. Girl, big cell. Girl, chill out. She's like, just wait for this camera to go off. I'm gonna attack you. With big ears. Y'all, this is why I call her Cookie Dough / Rocky Road. Cause look at her. She has like 50 million colors on her. Like, look. You cannot tell me she looks like Oreo cookies and cream on top of that rocky road. Girl, they don't want to look at you, just like staring all over the place. I gotta wash my face and eat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, girl. Oh, back to what I was saying. So, I was scrolling. What can I say scrolling? Because I seen that it said Utah Jazz posted a new like reel or whatever it is. And so I clicked on it and it was like handshakes. Oh, like what handshake style is like your favorite or your best, right? And so I watched the whole short or whatever, reel, whatever it is. And then are you trying to come in? No? Okay. And hold on, y'all. Okay, so like I was saying, Utah Jazz. Okay, so I watched the whole thing, and so then after I watched the whole thing, I really liked all the styles of the handshakes. They were all cool, like the way that they each like memorize like different handshakes depending on which person that they do a handshake with is cool. And so I was like, I was getting ready to comment, but then I had looked at the comments underneath it because it had been an hour, but I think they only had maybe 11 comments, and about like probably 5 of those were like basically spam, like people like talking about, you know, like basically get rich quick schemes, or like again spam talking about, you know, do this and you can get $500,000, you know, like weird stuff, like, you know, those bots or whatever. And there's another comment that said, please change the profile picture. Now I think they changed the profile picture June 1st or whatever, like, you know, like Pride Month or whatever. So I'm guessing they changed it on the very first day of June. And someone had, like I said, in one of the comment section, again, not even addressing what they had originally asked them, which was which handshake style was your favorite. They literally just said, please change the profile pic back, or like whatever they said. And so I commented, not actually commenting or replying directly underneath that person, because I'm like, I'm not even gonna do that or give that person nothing. I'm gonna just be my own. I'm gonna be like, I commented what do you call it, just again directly to Utah Jazz's reel or short or whatever, you know. I love the profile picture. I think I did like exclamation mark or whatever, and all the handshake styles were a win. And Utah Jazz not commented, but liked the comment. And then I think, I think, was it that day or like the day after or whatever, somebody commented saying the profile picture, again, it's the profile picture, I'm probably going to insert like a picture of like what it is, and it's I think, I don't know if it says Utah Jazz or if it just says Jazz, or I can't remember, or Pride, but like, I don't know what the wording is, but I think it was like a black font of the wording, but then the background, it was like rainbow colored background, whatever. Well, regardless, it was like a cool background, like regardless. And the person commented underneath and it said, that profile picture is a disgrace to people that actually like sports or whatever, and it's not a stance or a place where you can do or have your political BS or whatever, something like that. And the amount of self-control I had to have, child, or I'm not gonna say that, but a lot of people have. Like, I don't think you guys really understand. Like, there are a lot of people that really want to comment, like, come back at y'all, but like they don't. I like looked on his I clicked on his profile picture, and it wasn't even a picture. It was like a blob or some sort, or whatever the heck it was. And it literally, they had absolutely no posts. They were following a lot of people, and they themselves only had 7 followers. Like, those people probably accidentally clicked on you, bro. Like, they probably accidentally clicked follow. Like, it's like at this, like, who knows, maybe you follow those people and it was like a mercy following. Like, girl. Yes, there's some people that do follow me that, like, don't know me necessarily personally. But, like, a lot of those people that are following me, like, I actually, like, have know those people. Like, I've had personal connections. Like, I actually have, like, people that actually, like, know me and follow. Like, I'm saying, like, you're 7. Like, I can't necessarily talk. It's not like I have thousands of followers. But I definitely have a heck of a lot more than 7 pictures than this blob has. I mean, I don't post a lot, but girl, blob, stay blogging. Like, stop blogging. Like, you need to stick to blobbing, okay? Like, that was just, like, I don't even know what that was. And so, before I make that point or whatever, I'm just, like, gonna do this. What happened afterwards was I, like, restricted, like, their ability to, like, comment for, like, or whatever it was, and I also blocked them and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. But I just made sure, like they were, like, that negativity was out, away from me. And here's my question: when did everything become a political stance? Like, why can't it be, like, just, like, inclusivity? Like, I know it goes all the way back to, like, you know, like, discrimination, racism, like, you know, like, you know, obviously slavery. Like, we can go all the way deeper, but, like, it should have never been about a political stance. Like, to start off, everyone should have been equally on the same playing field. But, like, we're not even gonna get into that. That's not what this is. Like, it has nothing to do with, like, a political stance. Like, why is everything, like, again, people, like, nowadays are, like, so sensitive. Like, why is it that my comment made you so, like, angry? Like, why did you feel like it was a personal attack? And let's be clear, probably some of you guys might get mad. Well, like, not very many people watch these, like, Triple T time, but I still do them anyway. But this is gonna make you mad. So, trigger warning. 3, 2, 1. Not every single person, male or female, that plays, whether it's professional sports, semi-professional sports in general, not every single person is straight. Girl, you're all over the place. You're good, my friend. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, not every single person is straight. Like, let me just get to it. Like, do you honestly think that every single basketball player, again, male or female, is straight? Do you honestly think that every single football player is straight? Every single soccer player, softball player, baseball player, softball player, like, golf or whatever, like, bowl, like, cheer, like, do you really think that every single one of them in the entire universe is straight? I can tell you right now, like, that is a completely delusional way. And, like, you should want to follow a basketball team or whatever that promotes inclusivity. Now, people can argue, oh, they were only doing it, you know, so they don't get canceled, or so, like, you know, they can make it seem like whatever the reason is, whether it's genuine or not, regardless of the situation, I wouldn't want to follow any team whatsoever that didn't promote inclusivity. Like, it wasn't even about a political stance. Like, honestly, no lie, y'all, I don't do politics. Like, I hate politics. My mom always thinks that I would be like a good politician or a really good lawyer. She, like, but me personally, I hate politics. I can't stand politics. Like, it gets too crazy. I'm just really not interested in it. Anytime we're talking politics, whether it's whatever class, history, government, like whatever it is, I just can't say it. It just like does not interest me whatsoever. There's just too many players. There's like sneak stuff going on. Like, I just can't with politics. But it had nothing to do with politics. Like, I was just like, even though I didn't necessarily say it, yes, I was like almost commending them, and yes, I was like getting back at someone who commented, changed the thing. But I just wanted them to know, like, I like really like this profile picture, basically inadvertently saying but not saying, like, I appreciate that y'all are promoting inclusivity, you know, showing off you guys' pride and like stuff like that or whatever. And this person, I don't know, just took it so personally. So it's like, thanks for showing me like that you're like a creep and like a nobody block, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing, now we're getting off like that, whatever. Oh yes, before I get off of this topic, when they said this is a disgrace to people that actually like sports, when in my comment did it say that I didn't like sports? Like, was I just some like chick or whatever, or just somebody that was like, bro, I'm not a big sports fan, but these handshakes are really cool and also nice profile pic. Like, first of all, I wasn't interested in sports at all, but over time, like, I've actually started really like getting into sports, or specifically more like basketball. I haven't quite got into like the other like type of sports or whatever. Recently, I've even started like following like I can't say I've been following NBA teams, WNBA teams as a whole, but I've definitely been like following like individual players from like the WNBA, and I've also been interested in certain players from the NBA, you know. And then on top of that, you know, like, I do like look at, you know, the teams that I do follow, like those certain players. So like, I'm like slowly kind of like getting whatever, and like talking about people who actually like sports, bruh. Like, if you only knew, like, I follow like the Utah Jazz stuff. I be watching their lives, their interviews, their post interviews, pre-game stuff, some of their practices and stuff. I look at their pictures. Girl, I like may not be able to watch the games, but that's because like my parents don't pay for like a channel or stuff like that. Like, we have like I can't say my parents have like Prime, HBO, Netflix, stuff like that. So like, we don't really like get into like cable and stuff like that. So I can't necessarily say I can watch like the game. You know, I honestly just don't have time. I'm just like extremely busy. But it's like, I stay looking at like the points or whatever. Like, I'll be in the middle of like studying or doing homework, and I'm like looking at the scores. Like, I'm like some of their games that they had this past season was like during like when I was like in class service. Like, literally when I would have a break in class during that class session, I would pull it up on my phone, and then so that way I wouldn't have to like press a bunch of buttons or keep looking it up. I would just put it to my home screen. I would get like updates, live updates or whatever, so that way I could just like glance at my phone, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not even looking at just one player stuff. Like, I'm looking at each and every player's, like, you know, everything. So it's like, where did I say that I didn't actually like sports, bro? Like, the response that he or she gave, whatever that creep gave, was like as if it was a personal attack on him. it like as if I made the most problematic post in the world. Like it's as if, like I said, I'm not a big sports fan, and I don't really like sports, but I think all the handshake styles were like really cool. Also, I love your profile pic. I love that you guys are completely standing with that community. I'm a big advocate of that community, and thanks for putting aside basketball and like focusing. Like I didn't make it was like the most like generic post in unproblematic post that I could make in that time. And it's like, and the amount of people that liked the person who made that, not his comment because I blocked it before like anything, but like the person who like I was responding to but wasn't exactly replying to directly, who said change the profile pic, was like greater than the likes or whatever that I got for my comment, which was saying I really like the profile pic. So it's like kind of like, you know, how do I say, excuse me, unsettling. That, I mean, like, I get it. They didn't actually directly say it, but liking that comment is kind of like, you know, kind of like a subtle / passive way to basically say, or to put the point of view across that like they don't agree with them having that background. But anyway, moving on. Oh, I almost forgot what I wanted to say. Well, I was in the middle of making another point, so wait, hang on, let me take this stuff off of my face because a little bit of water ASMR. Okay, it's just me. So when like people do their skincare routine on camera, like it looks so like not messy, flawless, so pretty, but that's just not the reality of the situation. Okay? Like, this is what it really looks like. It looks like a hot mess. It makes you look like a hot mess. Like, it's just not realistic. I'm sorry. This is a popular opinion. Okay? Like, if you guys believe that they really look that amazing with, like, doing a skincare routine, then y'all are being completely duped. And then getting soap all over the place, or in your eye, or wherever skincare. Like, I probably didn't even get all of it. Oh crap. I didn't bring my washcloth. Hold up. Girl. Ugh. Woo. Hold up. Okay. So I didn't want y'all to have to see me like or whatever. Anyway. Let me see. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Can y'all please, this isn't even just toward me, but y'all who wants to do stuff like send like people like requests or whatever Snapchat, like for me, I accept like pretty much all Snapchats just because like, well, like requests or whatever, just because like I do have it on my like YouTube channel, like my social medias or whatever accounts to follow and stuff like that, or whatever. And so I accept all of them because you never know like who is like really just like wanting to like request, so that way they can like get updates or whatever as far as like videos on YouTube and stuff like that or whatever. It's like you can't like just like deny it or whatever. You never know. And so I accept it. But could y'all please, whoever you are, stop sending other people like and trying to like have like I'm gonna say it, okay? Coitus. With other people, like, I don't want to see your nude pics. I'm sorry. And, yeah. No, I am not into that whatsoever. So please stop saying me that. I'm just gonna block you every time. And, like, some of y'all, I report y'all. So, like, just don't do it. I'm gonna tell you one time, y'all gonna mess around. Y'all is gonna mess around in contact or try and, like, get with the wrong person. I'm telling y'all. Like, I just be reporting people and blocking people. I've never actually gotten a follow-up, so I don't even know if the YouTube child, if, like, Snapchat does follow-ups, but all I know is I would just keep doing it. So just stop saying me that. And it's crazy that the same people will do it. And so, for the same person that keeps doing it, I'm just gonna keep reporting you. Okay? So just, like, stop doing it. Like, and, like, it's not just one gender. Like, I've done, like, male and females have tried to do this. And I'm like, bruh. I block people. I don't just always report people. It has to be, like, a situation where, like, I was like, yeah, I need to be reported. But I'll block y'all so fast. Like, a few, I would say about 2 weeks ago, maybe. There's this one person. And they said, I want to see more of you. Like, we were just, like, it was whatever, and, like, we were talking, like, YouTube and stuff like that. And this person says, oh my gosh, I have a story time also for another thing. And this person says, hold up, I want to see more of you, or I, like, want to see. I'm like, bro, like, you're being weird. Like, can you, like, you're, like, really, like, kind of, like, weird a little bit. And then, like, the person said, you made it weird by saying that. I said, okay. When I say okay, I just blocked him immediately. Like, I do not care. I will block people so fast. Like, you don't even know. And I feel one way back. I sleep just fine. And what was the other thing I was going to tell y'all? Okay, so, some time ago, there was this person. And we had been, like, Snapchatting back and forth for a long time. Like, it wasn't, like, a relationship, but, like, because, like, he was promoting, he started promoting my stuff. And then, on top of that, then, like, in turn, like, he didn't necessarily want me to necessarily promote his stuff, like, necessarily on my channels or social media, but he was just like, you know, could you do me a favor and, I listen to, like, my song or whatever that I'm working on, and then, like, if you like it, you know, share it. If not, like, I'm not gonna think one way about it. And I said, okay, cool. And, like, he, like, asked for my feedback and stuff. And so, like, it was, like, pretty, like, kosher, right? And, like, that went on for, like, quite, actually, I should say, like, a good month or so. And then eventually he said, you know, you're very attractive and stuff like that. And I was like, thank you. Or, like, whatever he said. I was like, thank you so much. And he said, you know, like, imagine what we could do together if we joined forces. I said, like, smiley, like, eyebrow raise. And he said, what I mean is, like, you know, like, we could be, like, a YouTube couple. I said, no, I'm good, but thank you. I appreciate it. Because I was like, I was just not feeling it, girl. I said, no. I'm like, is this how, and I'm not saying all you two couples do it, but I'm like, this is confirming our suspicion that we've been having for a while as an audience with all these YouTube channels, like these YouTube couples. Like, do y'all just find each other and just be like, let's, like, do something, and then, like, it just happens to work out like that? Hold on, let me take this stuff off my face. It's probably gonna be a lengthy process, child. I'll probably just speed up. We'll just see how this goes on. Okay. So glad my hair is getting washed today. And y'all, normally I would not be able to do my skincare routine like this, but I've been able to do it this last few days because like my hair needs to be done anyway, child. Like look, it's like really poofy right here. Yeah, she needs to be straightened again. Cause she is poofy. Hair. Face feels nice, fresh, clean. Pretty. Anyway, so where did my child go? Oh, there she is. Well, I knew she came in here, but she normally lays in this other spot right here, but she wasn't there. That spells trouble. That spells problematic. That spells we, spells got, spells a, spells problem. What was I going to say? Oh. Oh wait, no, I need to rinse this off. Because I forgot to do that. I'm like really tired. I can't say tired, I'm like sleepy. Hang on. Clean. One thing about me is I hate tedious work. I really do. Like, it is not my forte. That's why sometimes I can't stand when, especially us or whatever, and they make us do tedious work. Or how, like, it is most likely most of the time called busy work, and I hate busy work. Tedious work and busy work, I just don't do very good with. Ooh, child, she looks special. She looks a hot mess. Maybe fix it up. Girl, there's no help. She looks crazy. What do you call it? I don't know. Hold the phone, child. It is blackity black. This is blackity black, blackity black. Sleepy puppy. The one time she's quiet. Sweetness. Come on. Perfection. She's been sleeping a lot lately, actually, because Miss Ryan Kalia over here has been growing quite a bit. And puppies grow when they're going through like really big like growth spurts. They sleep a lot. They sleep so much. But recently, I can't say recently. I did a video, I think in one of my rants. What time is it anyway? Okay. In one of my rants, what do you call it? I talked about how uh oh, how I like talked to like a friend or whatever that I had met back when I was at Barry, and like for like a long time, like we didn't necessarily stay in contact, but like we would still like we followed each other like still on Snapchat, so he would still be able to see my snaps. I would be able to say not necessarily snaps because we weren't really snapping each other, but but we were able to see each other's stories, right? So like I kind of like kept up with like what he was doing that way. But like I like talking about how like, you know, like when you don't talk to someone for a while and then you like try to like talk to them again, then you like kind of start to see like why like it never really would have worked out as far as like a friendship or anything with that person. So like after that interaction that I kind of described to y'all, I didn't necessarily block him. I don't think I blocked him. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. But I know regardless, like, he can't see my stuff, obviously, and I can't see his stuff. That's because, like, to be honest with you, hang on, my dad's calling. Y'all, anyway, so, yeah, after that, I just kind of realized that it just wasn't even worth it. I started realizing that I didn't really care what he was up to or what he was doing. Child, like, my hair is a hot mess. But it's fine. I don't even care. She looks special. I don't even know what this piece of hair is doing. Yeah, she needs her hair done. I guess we could comb it. Like, if you feel like you in that friendship is not getting anywhere, you just gotta cut that person loose, man. Like, for me, like, it's like we weren't even like communicating anyway. And like whenever I would post like a milestone, he like wouldn't respond. But then it's like I would respond to his, and he would be like, thanks, I appreciate it. But then that, like, and this is for anybody, because I remember not just him, but like I would always check up on people, or like, you know, like ask how they're doing or whatever, and like they would be so excited, and like they would like be like, you know, like da, 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 and they would like use me to kind of like, you know, kind of like talk about their day or whatever. But then like when it came to me or whatever, like they wouldn't express that same like interest in like it's like the friendship would always go one way. So far as having not necessarily relationships with my family members, but like friends, I only have one friend, close friend, that I communicate daily with, like every single day. Like there has not been a day in a long time where we have not communicated at all whatsoever, that one of us has not communicated with the other one. And I'm not gonna say that person's name or whatever. I normally call her Stacy Ice whenever I talk about her. But yeah, like literally today, I texted her, you know, cause she's on vacation right now, and she was like, I asked her, you know, what's on the docket for today? What are you guys' plans for today? I can't remember. I haven't had a chance to look at the text yet. Cause I've been doing like other stuff, but I know I seen that she texted me like the docket, like what's for the plan, or what her and her family, because she's on vacation with her family right now. What they're doing, like I said, we literally talk every single day. Like that's like the kind of like it is. Unfortunately, people are going to say it's hard to come by those friends. Like it really is. Because like the different schools I've been to, COVID, all that stuff, whatever. I have not, like the last time I seen that friend was I can't even say it was the day before spring break, because I wasn't even in school the day before spring break ended. And, well, before spring break started back in 2020 in March. And I have not seen her since, I would say, maybe 2 or 3 days before. I would say probably 2 days before our last day of school, which was literally the 2 days before spring break, or 3 days before spring break started, all the way back in 2020. It's literally June 15th of 2023. I have yet to actually be, like, seen her face to face. Like, we've, like, Snapchat, but, like, as far as being, like, literally in the same room together, we have not been in the same room together for, like, 3 years. And yet, I'm closer to her than anybody. She's literally also the only person, like, from high school that I even keep in touch with. Heck, she's the only person that I keep in touch with, and, like, compared to, like, people that I've actually, and the friends that I've actually made in school, like, during, college, which is crazy. And, let's see, like, it's just crazy. And we were so close to actually being able to see each other face to face, because she had to go up to UNI, my school or whatever, and she was going to be there for a weekend because they were doing, like, an RA kind of, like, conference or whatever it was. And I guess maybe obviously UNI was hosting it, and she was there. But the day that she got there was the day that I went home. And so, because, like, by that time I hadn't been home for, like, 2 or 3 weeks, and, like, obviously, you know, my parents were like, girl, we miss you. And I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of miss you guys too, I guess. And so, it just so happened to where, like, all the stars were, like, aligned, and then they, like, came apart and they realigned again to where it was a situation where, like, all the pieces had moved to where we were both in completely opposite directions. And so, I don't know. It was just really interesting. And then, like, every time we would, like, want to, like, meet for coffee or something. Like, you guys know I'm not necessarily a big coffee drinker. But, like, you know, there's, like, other stuff, whatever you could probably get at coffee shops. Oh, yeah. And, like, we would just be so busy. Like, she has a bunch of crap going on, and I normally always have a bunch of crap going on. So, it just is what it is. But, yeah. Too many times I have found myself, like, in friendships, Jesus, in friendships where, like, they're very one-sided, and most of the time, I just don't want to do it anymore. I used to, like, not mind doing it, but now I've gotten to a point where, like, I just don't want to do it anymore. So, like, there'd be times, like, I would text people or whatever, and that was always me texting people, asking people okay, you know, sending notes to people when they would miss class or whatever. And yes, they would send me notes back, because obviously, you know, we don't do things just for free. But at the same time, it's like, you get tired of being the only friend in a friendship. So, just keep that in mind. Literally went off on a tangent. But that's all for this video. I think you guys have had enough story time and tea time. And I will see you guys. Oh gosh. Next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, turn on your post notifications so you guys can know about every single time I post a new video. And comment down below for, like, you know, a possible, like, if you want to hear more about a story, or, like, you want to hear about an experience that I've had or something like that. Remember, comment down below. Sorry, y'all. I'm not as animated today. I'm really tired. Sleepy. My bad. And it's going to be a long day. The day has literally barely started. And my father has now said, see, he's Paw Paw. Like, I don't want you guys to think it's weird, but, like, I call him Paw Paw. And I call him, Dad. You know, when, like, I, like, really want something. I'm trying to convince him that, you know, it makes sense of what I'm asking. But then he's father when, like, you know, like, I have to do, like, chores or something. Because it's like, chores. Oy. I should probably do a room tour. I haven't done a room tour in a long time. Like, there's been so many things that's like probably changed since I did like my last like bedroom tour. Cause like it's been a long time. Cause I don't think I've done a recent bedroom tour. I think the first one I did was like quite a few years ago. A lot of things has changed since then. Oy. Going to spend about 3 hours getting my hair done because she has so much hair. Wait. Do you hear that? Okay, I really have to go though. I have so much to do. But I'll see you guys next time.